Have you ever wondered why the biggest star on the planet spent his final years sounding like a man running for his life? We've all heard the rumors, but when you look at the leaked phone calls Michael Jackson made behind closed doors,
I don't know if I should tell you this, but I don't know who may be listening. There may be a group of people that want to get rid of me. They don't want me here anymore.
I don't understand. What do you mean?
I don't know what's going to happen, but I just feel in my soul, only God knows, they could shoot me, they could frame me, and say I overdosed you with drugs. It's not the government. I just want my children to be okay. My baby children.
he wasn't talking about the paparazzi. He was talking about people beyond the government are giving him death threats. To understand why he was so terrified, we have to look at the massive shadow cast by the one partner he couldn't escape, Sony. This is Tommy Mottola, the man who was accused the most in the killing of Michael Jackson. Let me tell you what happened between Mottola and Michael from the beginning. Tommy Mottola was the chairman and CEO of Sony Music. He was a very powerful man at Sony. Sony controlled Michael Jackson's music career for many years. Things became very bad when Michael owned half of Sony's music publishing company. Michael refused to sell his share to Sony. Because of this, Mottola became very angry. He thought Michael was too difficult. So he decided not to promote Michael's music properly. The big conflict started with Michael's album Invincible in 2001. Michael believed Mottola deliberately sabotaged the album because he refused to sell his share. In 2002, Michael publicly attacked Mottola. He called him a devil and accused him of racism and trying to destroy his career.
Sony, Tommy Mottola. Tommy Mottola is the president of the record division. He is a mean, he's a racist, and he's very, very, very devilish.
This fight between Michael Jackson and Tommy Mottola became very ugly and very famous. In 2002, Michael did something no star had ever done. He went on top of a bus and called the people running Sony devils. He told his family and friends that he was worth more dead than alive. He believed that if he died, Sony could finally take his music catalog to pay off his debts. He was convinced he was being followed.
When Michael Jackson came out and made some really explosive comments about who you are and the relationship between you and he, how did you first start working with Michael?
Well, you know, we worked together probably 12 years or more prior to that. And we had nothing but an incredible working relationship.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of that was to do with the fact that we were having success and everything was going exactly the way Michael had wanted it and had hoped for. This was around the time of all the allegations that had come out about Michael, and you know, with reference to the things that were being said about him,
child molestation charges,
and the Invincible album, and it was almost a perfect storm where all of those allegations and this album came out. The success of this album, very early in its time, was not nearly the kind of success that Michael was hoping for, or that we were hoping for as a company. You know, if you don't have a good piece of product and it's not successful, it's not always the fault of the record company. You know.
This is Tommy Mottola. In his interview on Sway's channel, he explained why he did not push Michael Jackson's album Invincible to become very famous. Mottola said it was not because of any personal fight with Michael. He said the real reason was Michael's earlier accusations of child molestation and child abuse. Those serious charges scared many people and hurt Michael's image. Because of that, the album did not sell well.
I'm leaving Sony a free agent. I own half of Sony's publishing and I'm leaving them. They're very angry at me because of it. I just did good business, you know. The way they get revenge is to try and destroy my album. But good art never dies. And Tommy Mottola is a devil.
So the next day I wake up and I see my picture in the paper with devil horns on the front page, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going like, okay. You know?
So just for the record, you don't worship the devil or no demonic practices, nothing like that?
Michael blamed Mottola and Sony for not promoting the album. But Mottola said the child molestation accusations damaged Michael's career so badly that no amount of promotion could fix it. There is also a leaked voice recording of the father of the child who accused Michael. In that recording, the father said he would make sure Michael will not sell one more record. He said Michael's career would be over and he would be destroyed.
This man is going to be humiliated beyond belief. He will not believe it. He will not believe what's going to happen. beyond his worst nightmares. Sell one more record.
This shows how the accusations affected everything, including the success of Michael's music. Now I guess you think I'm on the side of Tommy Mottola, right? Okay, let me tell you what would turn the entire conversation upside down. This is Chandler Juliet. She is a singer and songwriter. Sony Music showed strong interest in her. They offered her a deal and promised money for sync deals, around $25,000. But Juliet refused the offer.
Not selling my soul, and I'm sure as not selling my soul for $2,500.
She said she did not sell her soul for $25,000. She felt the process was shady. The label gave her the runaround for months, and the terms were not fair. She wanted to keep her artistic freedom and did not want to make big compromises. Now let me ask you something. What does she mean? Does signing a contract with Sony mean the artist has already sold his soul? If that is accurate, then it implies that Michael has already taken his own life as a result of signing that contract. If you're interested in learning the connections between Michael Jackson and Epstein files, please click on the video link provided. You'll be amazed by the shocking information it contains.